my god, you guys, Project Runway, I do believe this was what, episode 8? This was quite an episode. A lot of bombs were dropped, a lot of twists and turns, and you know, it was a really interesting episode, you guys. This episode, they actually had to do an outfit for people with moderate to severe eczema, and it was very interesting. It really did hit close to home because my husband does have sensitive skin, so he was actually very excited to see what the designers came up with. And you know, some of them just don't listen to their clients and they need help with that. But before we get all into that, let's go ahead and talk about the fact that Yu Chen is out. Yu Chen is out, you guys. He is no longer on Project Runway. As you guys know, VJ and Yu Chen were at the bottom last time, and I just didn't think VJ was going to go home. I do feel like VJ is a stronger, from what I've seen, is a stronger designer. Yu Chen, he was at the bottom last week, and usually when you're at the bottom, you would think that it would help you, like help motivate you to be in the top, you know, and he wasn't. He like kind of messed up again last time, so he actually just went home, which, if I am being honest, I don't know, I like versus VJ's look or Yu Chen's look, like the country look, as you guys can remember. I think I kind of like Yu Chen's country look better than I liked VJ's country look. But they both were bad. Like, I'm not saying like Yu Chen's look was a lot better or anything, but like if I had to choose one of the two that I preferred, it probably would have been Yu Chen's look. But I think Yu Chen I think throughout the competition, he has been the bottom the most, and I just feel like it was probably his time to go home. I do think that it was a waste that they let Yu Chen stay over Joan, because Yu Chen was in the bottom again and ended up going home next week. You know who would have been great for this challenge coming up? Joan. Joan would have been great for the challenge. She would have been good for the cowboy challenge, and she also would have been great for this challenge for people with eczema. So that was sad. But then again, I'm kind of like, if it got down to Joan and Yu Chen, if it got down to Joan and VJ, who would have gone home if they switched places? If Miss Joan and Yu Chen had switched places and Yu Chen had gone home versus Miss Joan going home? I'm just like, would they have sent Miss Joan home, or would they have sent VJ home? I don't know. But yeah, so Yu Chen is out. And the top 5 now are Melania, Ethan, Antonio, and Jesus, and VJ. Competition's getting close. It's cutting it very, very close, you guys. And like I said, now the goal for this competition, which I want you all to remember this, is it has to be a comfortable outfit that you can wear out on the night. It has to have a jaw-dropping reveal, and it has to kind of cater to people with moderate to severe eczema. So those were the 3 main things that they had to hit for this challenge. And Antonio, what? No, not Antonio. Jesus, what were you doing? Like, this is not Let's Date. Like, this is not Perfect Match. Like, this is like a show. And I think he got swept up in the flirting with his client and trying to make him what he wanted him to be in a possible boyfriend or whatever, and put him in something that he would like. The guy said that he didn't want something uber feminine. You put him in something feminine, and then you just kind of ignored him and kind of like bypassed whatever he wanted. And I kind of feel like Melania did the same thing. It's like, as a designer, it's kind of like, when you're a designer, it also is kind of like a job of service, because you are creating a look or designs for a client. You're creating it for people, whoever your clientele may be, and you want to be able to listen to your client and be able to adapt. That's how you get, you know, amazing customers, and that's how you get people who want to come back and see what you do, and pay you for your work. And it doesn't work when you are hell-bent on like making whatever you want to make. So Jesus and Melania ended up being in the bottom, which I was not shocked, because they were the main ones that really did not listen to their clients at all. Melania, that girl, said she wanted something nude. She loved nude colors, and you put her in some gaudy silver fabric, and then you put her in plaid. Like, when you're wearing nudes, you're not really a person that wants to wear gray and stuff. Like, you like colors that are like neutral colors. Like, when I hear somebody say they want nudes, I'm thinking, okay, this person kind of likes browns, likes creams, might possibly like a green or something natural. But I don't go from like neutral colors to thinking they might want a gaudy silver. Like, she's not going to the discotheque. Like, like Melania. Like, I love Melania. I really, really do. And the two people that I am rooting for to win the competition really are Melania and Ethan, if I'm being honest. And I just hated to see this, because it's like, this is not the time that you want to F up. Because, like, there's only 4 to 5 people in this challenge. And you could really, one mistake can really kick you out and put you at the bottom. So it was disappointing to see that Melania gave her, like, and the top wasn't bad. Like, if it wasn't a top and it was a dress, and maybe if she had put her like in like maybe like a dark brown or something, and then maybe if she had like a pop of color, like, I'm trying to see what type of pop of color she probably should have done. Like, maybe even like a deep red, like maybe like a caramel brown and then like a red. Like, maybe if you had the jacket lined with red or whatever the case may be, or maybe let the dress underneath be red and then maybe let the jacket be brown. But like the dress that she had was very beautiful. You just should have done it in a different color, and it should not have been a top with some frumpy shorts. It should have been a dress that went it should have been a dress in that like silhouette with a drape, and then it should have just been a fitted dress with no shorts, and then the plaid coat, which was a hot mess. Like, that girl did not look happy. And I feel like what would have saved her is if her client really liked her outfit. Because the thing is, this is a challenge catering to your client. And you want, more than anything, your client to sell what you have worked on for them. You want it to show that, oh, my client really, really loves what I made for them. That's what saved Ethan. Like, I actually really love Ethan's look. Like, I know he has an issue with real boobs, but I feel like Ethan's look wasn't bad. The girl really liked it, you know. The coat was not giving. It wasn't giving. Personally, I know the judge was like, oh, you should have done the pattern on the outside. Well, if you had the pattern on the outside, it would have been such a big reveal. But because the front of it was so plain, like the outside layer of the coat was so plain, when he opened it up, it was really like a wow moment, because it's like, oh my god, look at this gorgeous pattern. Oh my god, look at the skin she's showing. Oh my god, look at how nice and fitted it is. Like, it really emphasized the whole reveal thing. So I feel like Ethan did a good job. I don't know what they were talking about putting the pattern on the outside. I thought it was genius that he kept everything on the inside. But the jacket was a hot mess. I was not a fan of the jacket at all. I feel like he could have done something different. It probably could have been shorter. It could have had slits. It did kind of look like a lab coat. That was my only thing with Ethan's look. I do want to talk about, I think what we were talking about, Melania. Oh yeah, Jesus. I want to talk about his look. I thought his look was a mess. This man wanted to kind of have a more masculine type of look. And when you look at him, he does have a masculine aesthetic. So I don't know why you will look at him and think feminine. That's something that Jesus probably wanted to wear, but I feel like he was blinded and did not focus on what he needed to focus on in this competition. And put the man in some bedazzled, like, chef top, and then, like, a bedazzled granny trench coat and some pants. Like, the challenge was something for a night out to make somebody feel good and comfortable, and I don't feel like he did that at all. And that was a mess. But I feel like he just was distracted about, I think he was more focused on his love life than his career life. And that is what got him in the bottom. Rightfully so. But let's go ahead and also talk about VJ. Now, what I liked about VJ this time is because VJ was in the bottom. VJ made sure she was in the top this time. And I think they did a really, really good job with doing that. Because I'm like, if you're in the bottom, that should motivate you to get even so further out of the bottom, make sure that you're like at the top or at least safe. Chen, it was just like he lost his confidence and he just said to hell with the challenge. Like, that's just what it was giving. And it seemed like VJ really pulled through. And VJ was like, yes, VJ's look was not the most exciting, but she listened to her client. And I think that was the biggest takeaway, was to listen to your client. And I'm like, for people like coming out of this competition, I think VJ will do good. I think Ethan will do good. I think if Melania learns how to listen to her clients better, she'll probably do good as well, because she does have a very strong aesthetic as a designer. And who else? I do believe also Antonio, because Antonio has worked with real clients. He's used to working with that. And I feel like if you're able to listen and adhere and execute what your client wants, you will always be fine. But VJ's look, yes, she had the Christmas sweater, but they really dazzled it up. I really do love the leather in the pants. I love the little zipper that they had with the collar, and then I love that she put like the black band at the bottom of the shirt, so it didn't look like such a Christmas sweater. It kind of looked like maybe like a bit of a Christmas vest. It wasn't bad, you know. It wasn't giving super Christmassy or anything like that. And I did love the leather jacket. It was very well executed, and then the craftsmanship was very well done. So I was very proud of VJ for that, and they did a really good job. Antonio, I felt like he definitely knocked this challenge out of this park. The lady said she wanted to go on a nice date. She was single and she wanted something where she could step out and feel sexy, and he provided that for her. And then he also made sure that it was fashionable. And like the jacket that had like the really voluminous sleeves, I don't have a picture of the jacket, but the sleeves, they were kind of like wavy almost, and it was like really couture, and I really loved that, because it's like she can wear this to New York Fashion Week, or she can wear this on a date. Like, she can wear this outfit to multiple places. My thing is, when I saw it on the runway, I really wasn't even able to pay attention to the details of the outfit, because one, it was all black. You know, when it's all black, it's kind of hard to see details. But I think when they were standing up with the judges, you could really see the details in the actual outfit. So I did love that. And I love that he had 3 reveals. He really did his big one with this. And she definitely will be finding a husband, because she's gorgeous. And she looked really, really good. And he really did a good job with his client and giving her what she wanted. So I absolutely love that Antonio finally won his thing. And I feel like him being at the not like him being at the bottom, but him also like continuously losing to his brother, it has like really stroked his competitive spirit and is helping him be even better. So I love that for Antonio. But yes, let's go ahead. But I do want to talk about, I think everybody got pretty good reviews from the judges. I think the only people who really had pretty harsh criticism from the judges was probably Melania, Jesus, and Ethan. Ethan's was kind of half-half, but I actually really, really loved Ethan's look. It was one of my favorites. I was like shocked that Ethan was not at the top, one of the tops, but I do get that's 5 people now, so it's very easy for you to get in the bottom more so than it is for you to get in the top ranking. But yes, so it was Melania, Ethan, and Jesus that were at the bottom. It was down to Melania and Jesus, and the show ended with both of them being out. But I don't think they're both out. This is my suspicion as somebody who has been watching Project Runway for several years. I do believe that they're going to say, you guys are out. But there's a twist, as only Heidi would say. There's a twist, and the twist is that you guys have 1 hour to make a new look for your client that they like or love, whatever the hell. And you have to like make this look in an hour, and whoever does the best look is going to be the one that stays. That's what I think. I think it's going to be a fight to the death. Okay. It's gonna be a 1 hour challenge that they're gonna have to do. Mark my words, it's gonna be a 1 hour challenge that they have to do, and only one of them is gonna come out on top. Will it be Melania? Will it be Jesus? We don't know. But Jesus is very good at working quickly. So I don't know. Who do you guys think will win? Do you think it'll be Melania or do you think Jesus? Look, I'm rooting for Melania. Like, when I saw that her look was in the bottom, I was like, man, not my sister leaving. Like, no, why? Like, I was rooting for you. Why would you do this? I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
But I am hoping that, like, if they actually do end up doing that, it will all work out. But I don't think that they're going to just say both of you guys are out and be like, okay, we have decided these are the final 3. I think they're going to try to do, at least try to see who is more deserving of the top 4 position. So, yeah. It's going to be intense next week, but I do look forward to seeing that challenge. I do think that's what's going to happen. But you guys let me know what you guys think, and let me know who was your favorite look of this week, who was your least favorite look of this week, and let me know, do you agree with me? Do you think they're going to do a 1 hour challenge? Let me know. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye!